As the century drew toward a close, the landmark events of 1997 and 1998, the breakthroughs, the records, the firsts, and the amazing occurrences reminded us that change takes its own course. History and headlines were made in Asia, as Hong Kong was returned to China after more than 150 years of British rule, as financial markets across the Pacific Rim went into free fall, and as the world gathered in Nagano, Japan for the 1998 Olympic Winter Games. In Europe, the big breakthrough came in April 1998 when Britain and Ireland signed an agreement that gave peace a chance in Northern Ireland. European politics had undergone a sea change in mid-1997 with the election of Labourite Tony Blair in Britain and socialist Lionel Jospin in France. And in a sign of the times, NATO voted to admit 3 former Soviet bloc countries, Poland, Hungary, and the Czech Republic, in 1999. In the United States, it was a year of the unusual. Even the weather was weird. Call it the year of El Nino. The economic picture could not have been brighter. For the first time in 3 decades, there were prospects of a budget surplus. Unemployment and inflation were almost nowhere to be found. In politics, President Bill Clinton began his second term in January 1997 with a call for bipartisan action. But clouds of scandal soon engulfed the White House. True or not, the storm of accusations sank the public discourse to new depths. In Hollywood, director James Cameron spent a fortune to revive the Titanic myth. His blockbuster film earned 11 Oscars and well over $1 billion at the box office. Speaking of records, the bulls continued their rampage on Wall Street, sending the Dow Jones soaring past 9,000 in April 1998. Another kind of barrier was broken 6 months earlier in the Nevada desert, as a jet-powered car called Thrust became the first vehicle to break the sound barrier on land. But for sheer wonder, nothing surpassed the birth and survival of septuplets. Yes, septuplets, to a young couple in Iowa. No one could blame that on El Nino. In sports, Michael Jordan seemed more superhuman than ever, leading the Chicago Bulls to another NBA title. John Elway and the Denver Broncos finally won a Super Bowl, and the Florida Marlins won the World Series. Then, strangely enough, the team gave away its best players. Yet, with all the great events and amazing new things in the world, nothing signaled change so much as the passing of giants, those who seemed larger than life.